Hi, I'm Terry with Terry Hound Associates. Last week we talked about timing in a positive way, how people were able to meet their goal, sell their house, and move. This week we're going to talk about it in kind of a little bit more negative way, but how we made a positive out of it. There was this family that had inherited some property, and when they inherited it, it was worth a lot of money. And then we had a recession, and it went down in value. However, it was a taxable estate at the time that they inherited this property. So they're going to owe a lot of IRS taxes. Well, then we went through a recession and the values went down, and they couldn't sell the property where it had been appraised at the time of the estate. And they were trying to get those values out of it. There's also some mortgages on some of these properties, and some of it was like leftover development property. The cream had been skimmed off the top, and we were left with the leftover land surrounding it. And you know, taxes were low on it, and some of it they had debt. And the hardest part was we had an IRS payment coming. They had worked out a payment plan with the IRS over a number of years, and if they didn't make the payments, they would lose their land. And when they contacted me, we had like 40 days to make a payment. Well, this is a pretty good size auction with multiple parcels of land in multiple locations in multiple counties. Some of it needed surveying so we could divide it up, make it more palatable and broaden our market. And we've got this payment due, or we're going in default with our IRS deal or plan that they had worked out with them. So here's what we did. We took a mortgage on all their properties that were free, and we paid the IRS their payment. So now I've got a little breathing room. We're getting the surveys made, we're studying the property to find out who our market buyers are and how we're going to market it and how we're going to sell it. And it worked out. We sold a lot of property. We got the IRS paid. They had one more IRS payment coming the next year. We went ahead and paid it. They had some cash left over, and it freed up a large parcel of land that they could now hold until the right buyer came along and gave them that maximum price. And just a couple of years after the auction, that buyer did come by, and they were able to get millions of dollars out of it. Whereas had they lost out to the IRS and held on to some of this other land and not paid these mortgages, it could have got messy. So if you're in a situation, you're in a tight, maybe some cash is needed today, and we can't get it sold on time, give us a call, we'll look at it, we'll see if we can fix your situation. We've done this many times in other situations. So give us a call about this subject or any other that you want to talk about. We'll be happy to make a video. 33 years, probably not much I haven't seen.